We begin by opening our Logix Designer project. Once the project opens, we need to locate and open the routine wherein we would like to program our logic. We look to the controller organizer to find the routine. Within the controller organizer, all tasks are found within the Tasks folder. Tasks contain programs, and programs contain routines. By default, a new Logix Designer project contains a main task, main program, and main routine. Of course, these may be altered or deleted if desired, but for now, we will simply use these. Each routine is created for one of the 4 available programming languages, one of which is ladder diagram. The default main routine is always created for the ladder diagram language. We can simply double-click the routine to open it. Notice that if a ladder diagram routine is empty, a blank rung is automatically created upon opening. Every rung other than the end rung must have at least one output instruction, otherwise the rung will have an error that will prevent transfer to a controller. The error is indicated both with the red color as well as an X to the left of the rung. There are multiple ways in which to add instructions to a rung. To add an instruction using the Language Element toolbar, we first locate and select the desired tab. Bit-level instructions may be found both within the Favorites as well as the Bit tabs of the Language Element toolbar. There are 2 ways to get an instruction from the Language Element toolbar onto a rung. If we simply click an instruction in the Language Element toolbar, it will appear to the right of whatever is currently selected in the ladder diagram routine. We can also click and drag the desired instruction onto the ladder diagram routine. The green targets indicate where the instruction will be placed when the mouse button is released. In addition to using the Language Element toolbar, we may add instructions using the Insert key on our keyboard. Pressing the Insert key brings up a browser that we may use to locate the desired instruction. Upon selecting the instruction, we click the OK button and the instruction is inserted directly to the right of whatever we have selected in the routine. We can associate instructions with tags or parameters by double-clicking the question mark over the instruction. We may then type in an existing tag or parameter. We may also browse for an existing tag or parameter by clicking the down arrow. The selections at the bottom of the browser allow us to narrow down our search. Once we've located the desired tag or parameter, we double-click it to assign it to the instruction. We can also type in the name of a tag or parameter that we have not yet created. Notice that the tooltip shows that the tag is undefined. If we look at the tooltip for a tag or a parameter that we have created, the details of that tag are displayed. For an undefined tag, we may create it directly from within the language editor by right-clicking the undefined tag and selecting New. Once we have an output instruction on our rung and all of the instructions are assigned existing tags or parameters, the error for the rung goes away. Code may also be created in the ladder diagram editor using ASCII, that is, by entering the desired code in the form of text. If we want to completely overwrite a rung, we select that rung and begin typing. Notice the ASCII box that appears. Instructions are added using their acronym or abbreviation. Notice that once the correct acronym is completed, the tooltip prompts us for the operand and even tells us the data type for the operand. Thus, we may type in the tag or parameter that we want assigned to the instruction. Once we are done typing in the code, we press Enter on the keyboard and the rung is overwritten with the new logic. If we double-click a rung, the ASCII box will appear with all of the current code entered. Then it is a simple matter to modify the code within the ASCII text box. Note that once we have instructions in our logic, we may change an instruction by double-clicking it, entering the desired acronym, and pressing Enter. If we need to add a branch to the logic using the Language Element toolbar, we select the element to the left of where we want to add the branch and then click the branch element in the toolbar. Then we can drag the end of the branch around instructions above as desired. We add instructions to a branch just as we would to a rung. To add a level to a branch, we right-click and select Add Branch Level. Likewise, we may right-click a branch to delete a level. To add a branch using ASCII, we begin the branch with the acronym BST. We add branches using the acronym NXB. To close out the branch, we use the acronym BND. When we are finished with a rung, we may add a new rung from the Language Element toolbar or by right-clicking a rung and selecting Add Rung.